Hello everyone, Chillimore here, and welcome to this new video on Mineplex. So for this video I'm going to be showing you guys all of the smash crystals for every single mob. It took me quite a while to do this, but I had the help of Rafa for like the first half, and Benjamin McCavish was there, so I guess I'll give him some kind of credit, even though he didn't really do anything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and trust me, I did not like this. I had to go through kits I did not like, and that guy wants to party. I'm Chillimore, and I like to party. If you know what that movie's from, comment down below. So yeah, check down in the description if you want any specifics. I will have times there of when the actual kits go up. And is that a mushroom? Sorry if I got distracted. Yeah, it is. So yeah, I will see you guys there. If you don't want to look for any specifics, the video will just go in order from skeleton all the way to Sir Sheep. So yeah, I will see you guys there. The first one that we're going to talk about is the skeleton that does the arrow storm. The arrow storm is basically a machine gun of arrows that fires in whichever direction you point at. Here I just dominate Rafa, and yeah, you can't really avoid it unless you're really far away or you're hiding behind something. And the Iron Golem does the Earthquake, which, whenever an enemy touches the ground, it damages them and does a little bit of knockback. And by a little I mean a lot. As you see, I killed someone immediately when I used it, and then I killed Rafa. So there really is no way to avoid this unless you have like the chicken and just try to fly up, or the... I don't know if the Snow Golem can avoid it, but yeah. So the next one is the spider that uses spider's web, which makes a dome of webs around you, which, by the way, you can't go through. But you get regeneration, and whenever you punch someone, it gives you health back. But it's not the best thing to do if you're the spider and you're against someone like the skeleton or the Iron Golem, because they can actually fight back and kill you pretty easily. I actually won this round, but I cut it off because it took too long. So the next one is the slime with Giga Slime, and Giga means giant, or it's one of those like big, giant, blah blah blah. So as soon as you use it, you turn into this ginormous slime, a Giga Slime. And from Rafa's perspective, he told me like I was ginormous, and whenever you get near me or I touch you, you instantly take a whole bunch of damage and knockback. Like this. I don't even have to like, I can't even punch because of how far away they are when it damages them. So this is good for Iron Golems that are really like beefy, and yeah, he can't even like touch the ground. Okay, he did right there, but you know what I mean. It like killed him extremely quickly. And next one is the Enderman, that is a dragon rider, and guess what that does? Yep, you guessed it wrong. He rides a pony. But no, he rides the Enter Dragon, which at first I thought it was going to be extremely overpowered because you can fly through blocks, and whenever it touches an enemy it does damage. But the enemies can hit the dragon and actually like stall it, because when they hit it the dragon just stops. So the dragon can sometimes glitch in a spot, so you're just standing there, and when it runs out you might fall off and die. Which actually happened to me right here, except I didn't die. I fought. So I don't know if they need to fix that or not, but I don't know. See, look at this. I can't even like get in there. Oh well. The next one is the Sky Squid, which does Storm Squid. You know, Sky Squid, Storm Squid. It's like an upgraded version. So basically, if you ever played Super Smash Bros. Brawl, it's basically Wario's superpower, where he basically like gets able to fly and really fast and does damage. Except the Sky Squid, whenever you like right click or left click, it does lightning strikes like wherever you point it, and it actually does a good amount of damage and knockback. So yeah, it's a pretty fun kit, but it's not the best. And the next one is probably one of my favorites, the Creeper Atomic Blast. And whenever you get it, it's basically like the explosion move that he has. Basically like you get stalled there while it explodes, and it actually destroys part of the map, and it won't come back until like the next game. So it's a pretty cool move. I like it. Next one is the Wolf that has Frenzy, and basically this is like the Sky Squid basically. where you get like insane speed, insane damage, your moves recover really quickly so you can keep using them. And yeah, you get regeneration. I don't know if I said that already or not. But yeah, sorry if it's hard to watch because I had Quick Pro on, and yeah, if you have Quick Pro and then a speed upgrade, this is what you get. But yeah, enemies have a hard time hitting you, as Ben McCavish said. But next one is the Snow Golem that does Snow Turret. I thought this would be boring because you basically throw down turrets, but they're actually snowmen, and they actually have incredible range, and they do a whole bunch of damage. And it takes them a while to despawn, as you see right here. Raph and I were actually surprised at how good this one was. They just keep shooting, so if you place them in strategical places, they can be really, really good. I wasn't really thinking, and yeah, I just killed one of my teammates basically. And you can still go fight while they're up there, so this one's probably one of the best that you can get. Especially if it's a 1v1, like this one is. So yeah, on to the next one in a few seconds. Wait for it. The Magma Cube that does Meteor Shower. At the sound of it, I knew this was going to be awesome, but it's not as awesome as I thought. Basically, wherever you like click it onto, or I don't know if you right click or left click, I don't quite remember. But wherever you do that, it does that targeted area, and it just like rains down meteors. Like I targeted this little area right here, and that actually does damage to you, so you might not want to stand there like I did like an idiot. But it actually does quite a bit of damage, as you can see. That looks so sick. But yeah, on to the next one, which is the Witch that can turn into a bat with bat form. This one sounds so boring, and it kind of is actually. Basically, the Witch can turn into one of its minions, which is, yeah, one of those bats. You can fly around, do damage, you know. All the original stuff. This one, the damage isn't too high, but it isn't like the worst ability ever. Actually, it probably is. But yeah, as you see, you do like these like sonic booms that I killed the chicken really easily because, you know, it's the chicken. But I didn't get to test it out on an iron golem or anything like that. Now is the Wither Skeleton that can turn into the Wither with Wither form. This one is just like, when I saw the name, I'm like, oh yes, this is going to be awesome. It wasn't as awesome as I thought, but the Wither Skeleton is a pretty good class by itself, so just to add something onto that. And yeah, it's just like if you have Legend and you can transform into the Wither, that's basically what this is. You can just keep shooting. It doesn't do too much damage, but against the chicken, like I said before, it's pretty powerful. And it does a good bit of knockback as well. So this one is probably one of the best transformations that they have here. I just own this guy without the thing. Except, I don't. Because I escape, and then I own him. Yep. And next is a zombie, which I already recorded, and I just used that footage up again, which is Night of the Living Dead. Which basically, it turns into nighttime and zombies rise up from the ground and they do damage to your enemies. I didn't really see my zombies attack anyone, but they do kill someone at the very end. So yeah, if you want to see like my actual live reaction to this, you can go check out my other video. But yeah, it took me a while to figure out, like, I had to right click the actual star. So I do that, I punch this guy off, he dies, not even by my minions. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Night of the Living Dead. I wonder if that was the name of the movie. There's so many zombie movies out there, I don't even know. And next up is the Skeletal Horse, which does Bone Storm. And basically it's Bone Rush, but like for a longer period of time. And yeah, a cheap thing about Bone Rush was that you could just like shift click or like get stuck behind a block and you can just keep pushing the enemy off. But this thing actually does a lot of damage, so you don't have to worry about just knockback. That's pretty sweet. It does last a long time. And next is Pig Stink by the Pig. Pig Stink gives your enemies nausea for I'm not sure how long. I never was on the receiving end of this. And you turn into the zombie pigmen, which you get full iron armor, which back then, a long time ago, you used to get full diamond. And your abilities charge up like super quickly. Look at that XP bar. And yeah, it's so like OP. I'm happy that they like nerfed it so you don't get full diamond armor anymore. And sorry if you heard my dog in the background, I think someone's like coming up my driveway or something. I don't think you could hear her though, so it's okay. But yeah, the little piggies instantly kill anything. Next is the blaze area that there's a little blue box around Phoenix. I didn't realize that until now. So Phoenix is basically the firefly, I think that's what it's called. And yeah, you just do that for a longer period of time, and it actually, in my opinion, this is the worst one. Although I was up an iron golem against an iron golem, so I'm not sure. But it does like no damage to him, and I was there forever. Like after it ended, he was still alive, so I had to kill him myself. And some guy actually calls me a hacker on here. Yep. Chicken does aerial gunner, which you get unlimited fly, and you like automatically keep shooting eggs, so you don't have to click anything. And in this game I was actually up against a hacker, which is Jelly the Great, I think it was. Yeah, the Wither Skeleton. He has kill aura, and he actually flew a few times. I'm gonna report him after this. But yeah, I wish I got a better like gameplay footage of this instead of me fighting a hacker, but I kill him anyways. Cause he's a hacker and he sucks. Now Sir Sheep does homing sheeples, and I kind of don't get a good shot of this, but you can still see it. Where as soon as you get it, you like shoot out homing sheep that go after each enemy and like basically instantly kills them. They like fly around and crap, so it's pretty funny. So yeah guys, these were all, and I will see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember to like and subscribe. And yeah. And this, now you guys can actually see what all of the new Smash crystals do. I was actually pretty curious myself, so that's why I made this video. So yeah guys, like I said before, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later.